What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to this Forex forecast. We're going to be going over Euro USD. As always, I want you guys to like this video. Not only does it support us, but it gives others the opportunity to see this video as well. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to delete some old analysis. And what I like to do uh, is, as always, go onto the monthly time frame and then find critical areas of structure, potential trend lines that are relevant and close to our price action and or the direction that it's going. So quickly here, we can see significant areas of structure. In addition to that, we can find just a rough trend line of everything that's going on right now, and additionally find some other critical zones that are relatively close and potentially significant on the weekly time frame as well. So what we're going to do is create some zones, and then we're going to go back to the candle chart, take our flip tool, and kind of see what is lining up with what. So you can see the 78 fib level aligns pretty well with this area of structure. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight that 78% fib, that structure, and it could coincide with that descending trend line as well. But right now that's two pieces of confluence plus your entry condition, which would make it three to make this potential setup an ideal setup for us to monitor and use as execution moving forward. Now let's go into the weekly time frame real quick and then kind of take a closer look at what's going on here. So to get an idea of where the leg is going, it's always good to take the previous leg into consideration. Now for this instance, you can see right here that we are definitely way above this 161 fib level extension. So what would be better for us to monitor is, like I said, this monthly leg that we already took a look at. But basically, this is what I would expect us to be doing. However, we are, like I mentioned, touching the critical zone, which could be coinciding with this descending trend line. So that's why this area could be a potential resistance point for us as well. Let's take our fibs once more and take a closer look at the fibs in conjunction with structure. So this one aligns identically with this 50%, but we already surpassed that. Not really seeing anything extremely critical here. Don't see any real major patterns. We have this major bullish move upward. Same thing here. We broke past this previous high, and then we've done that a lot with this previous leg here. So we should be expecting a retracement soon. So basically what we could be doing is be waiting for an extreme push upward here and then wait for a shorting opportunity, because overall we would still be in line with this shorting opportunity from the monthly time frame. Let's take a look at that. So it would be another retracement before we do another push upward. Or alternatively, we can wait for a retracement, and based on that monthly impulse to the upside, we can wait for a buying opportunity. And the buying opportunity from this instance seems like it would be best suited right here, assuming that somewhere in between here was a reversal zone. So a lot of this stuff is speculative. Obviously, we have to make sure that we're monitoring price at critical zones to make sure that we can find the most optimal entry position for us, because right now a lot of this is speculative. There's still a lot of indecision in the market based on price. There's not a definitive, from me personally, case whether or not it's going to go one direction or another. However, because of the continued bullish momentum, we do have confidence that it's going to continue making a push upward. Now, whatever that reversal may be is to be determined. So based on the monthly time frame pattern, which is an impulse to the upside, we could be waiting for a buying opportunity. But for the day traders and maybe even 4 hours to 1 hour scalpers, you could be looking for shorting opportunities when it reaches potentially this area right here, and if this area potentially acts as a critical reversal zone. So basically, let's set up these two scenarios. So we have scenario one, which is a really long-term trade. This one is a little bit less likely. So what I wanted to do is go more towards this one. And here's two reasons. Look at the 61 fib aligns with this 50 fib, which aligns with this critical area of structure. So, um, and this is on the monthly time frame. So this could be a potential TP zone for us if we were looking for a shorting opportunity. And this would still bring us our 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. However, like I mentioned, because this was on the monthly pattern showing an impulse to the upside, there's a higher probability that we would see continued bullish momentum on a slight retracement from here. So, what I would want to be doing, idealistically, which would be waiting longer, is waiting for buying opportunity. And what that would look like um, would be something like this. You can see the risk parameters are a little bit more favorable if we do it that way as well. So we have basically two opportunities here. Um, for our short-term traders, we could be looking for shorts. For our more long-term traders, we could be looking for longs. Either way, I would suggest that because of the monthly pattern on the pattern on the monthly time frame, we'd be looking for something a little bit more long-term, and that would be a long buying opportunity. So once again, these are all just speculative ideas. It's really difficult for us at this time to be making a decision on the market based on my trading strategy specifically. So this is what I would be saying. Be patient to look at something like this. So you can see this area of structure was support, consolidation, and then turn resistance right here. So that's why this area was kind of critical as well. Anyways, this is Euro USD. This is very speculative. We're waiting for price to come here before we make a decision. Potentially here when it touches this trend line because of this critical area of structure that was on the monthly, but also on the weekly as well. And then we could be looking for shorting opportunities here and then potentially long-term buying opportunities here. So we're just going to put that up once more. So we got a 1 to 2.36 and then a 1 to 6.62. Anyways, this is Euro USD. We have two opportunities presented. We are still waiting primarily for price to make a decision and hit a critical zone before we actually come to a conclusion ourselves. So this is Euro USD. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.